Once again, as you can see, brand new Chromebook that's already been used to upload to my YouTube channel for the last month has suddenly been reset once again because they don't want the truth coming out. It's quite interesting, really. I find it quite amusing. It's pathetic. Like I said, I've got an independent group that's going to actually look at my other laptop. Shows nothing but evidence of hacking into MPs in this country, into SARs from the police, into my YouTube channel, into 5 separate phone lines, evidence of malicious Facebook taken with video footage, etc., and all the rest of it, just to prove the level of idiocy that goes on. And, you know, a ridiculous amount of emails saying certain people did what they did because it was for the best of them, and all the rest of it, like taking drugs and, neglecting children is what's best for them, things like that. So, and I look forward to making sure everyone sees it all. So it's that simple, really. So hectic day again. Appointments, getting appointments done today. I've got another one which I've got to look at, which is yet again being played around with my business, as you see from my laptop. Once again, but it's not real. Remember this. Uh, Various police. Oh no, no. Well, we haven't actually looked through all the evidence. We've just looked through this bit, which I have written down in paper. Oh no, no. We can't do this. We can't do that. The IOPC. Oh no, no. The officers are spoken to. Blah blah blah. Well, I spoke to the officer in question, and she stated categorically that at no point did she discuss the actual issues with my ex-wife. Now I find that amazing. The actual police officer who was supposed to do her job and speak to my ex-wife about the crime she has committed didn't do it. Isn't it interesting? I wonder how many people of my wife's friends have friends in the Andover, Hampshire police force who don't want to do their job, or then tell me to go and get my own evidence, and then when I turn up with it because I want to solicit a present to see that they do their job, uh, don't want to do it. It's very interesting. It's amazing how certain police officers from this area can stare at a closed laptop and using Jedi powers. I've already spoken to some experts who found it hilarious. We've all had a really good laugh at this. We think it's absolutely brilliant. Written witness statements, etc. No, no, we haven't looked at those. No, because they're not evidence. Well, they are evidence. I've gone from Amesbury to Southampton to Eastleigh to everywhere. Written witness statements, but they're not evidence. And various other things. We all had a brilliant laugh that sort of police in this area can actually look at things and without them being turned on, without them having power going to them. No, that's not been hacked. It's not been played with. No, no, not at all. We found it amazing. Apparently, the British police force is full of Jedi's, which we all had a good laugh at, I must admit. These would be people who are actual experts in hacking as well. So it's going to be fun. We have a nice little report written, which is going to be shown to everyone, including the media and London Downing Street. So we'll look forward to that. And then certain people's malicious and criminal acts do gain control of certain things which are not theirs to start with, because apparently we bid on houses together when certain people were at work. Or, yeah, certain people did this, certain people did that. Certain people didn't use my credit cards for months at a time and then tell me after they've used them, which is something obviously that I can magically stop from happening because I don't know where the bloody things are. Or the fact that certain people now know certain PIN numbers I have for bank accounts, etc., which is really interesting because I don't remember telling a bloody person. It's interesting, isn't it? But never mind. And then we can talk about the people that turned up in Cornwall, near my bedsit I was living in, across the road. Should we discuss that, or should we wait till I point out where the black van parks regularly down Junction Road? Isn't it interesting? But we don't know all about this, and it's not like I walked past it while staying at a friend's house when I was back in Andover for a period of time, living in an underpass, because apparently I'm not entitled to my legal residence. Interesting, that, isn't it? Yeah. Nothing like having your keys taken from you and being threatened with removal by the police for a year, which is actual domestic abuse and mental abuse. When you haven't done anything, all you're doing is recovering from a serious back injury. Or having your medical records hacked into in the Barcroft in Amesbury and having an email that you've never used for your actual medical records suddenly appear after you've filled the thing in on carbon paper with your current email address, produced your passport, which is photocopied, and then suddenly later on they phone you back and say, oh, well, this is a recorded phone conversation, Mr. Marshall, but it's interesting, but Your email is this. Well, no, it isn't. Well, that's what I've got here on the computer. Well, I filled it in carbon paper. Yes, you did. Yeah, that's right. I didn't put that down. Oh, right. Okay, then. Right. Well, I'll change that right away. But that's interesting. That's on carbon paper, on camera. Once again, obviously, like the police say, it's Jedi mental powers or whatever. No, it isn't. What it is a lack of people doing their job. So this is now coming to the forefront yet again. So enjoy this because we're going to start unfolding the story. I'm not going to play naming names because people already know who my ex-wife is. They already know who her friends are. Already know they're drug dealers. Already know they're bullies. Already know around town they've been renowned for being that way for years. Already know certain family members, or not really family members, are allowed back into home despite the fact that they're druggies themselves. Around our children have dealt drugs themselves. Yeah, that's quite right. And yet, or the fact that his so-called missus that he brought round to my house was the reason he went to prison. I wonder who that is then, eh? Yeah, interesting. But these people have been allowed into our home. Interesting. And I'm the danger to our children. It's going to be a lot of fun this now because I'm out actually going to get that report sorted out today. I'm off for a meeting in a minute. And funny enough, I'm still moving forward, but people aren't aware of this because I'm saying this here. But funny enough, my laptop, as you've just seen, wiped again yesterday because I wanted to put the video on that went yesterday. Interesting. I still managed to sort it out though, haven't I? Just like I'm sorting out everything else. You have no way out of this. You broke the law. What I said was the truth. Now it will be shown to everyone. And I do mean everyone. I have a worldwide trademark. My channel is watched in countries around the world. Over 70. They are all going to see this regularly updated. This is ridiculous. I am documenting what's happened to my life. From homeless to strength. Yes, but why was I homeless in the first place? Because of criminal offences and police not doing their jobs. Because of other overbearing people bowling into my marriage and pulling it apart. Because social services turning up under the guise of child abuse when apparently it was mental health, despite me having a clean bill of mental health. All orchestrated by Sarah Jane's friends. Now, isn't that interesting? Funny enough, the same friends who wrote court statements accusing me of not having proof of hacking, saying it was mental health. The same person who sexual offender, exposed herself to my eldest son. But that's not a crime either, nor is it something conveniently remembered. But I'm the one who's dangerous to our children, yet I've never put them in these situations, driving whilst under the influence, allowed them to be exposed to or anything. I've never put them in any of these situations. It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Well, this will continue to unfold. This is what we call the truth. And if you don't like it, well, I really don't give a shit because it's happening. Simple as that. So, yes, I will be in the gym today. I was in the gym last night. I couldn't film the clips because I'm still playing around with the laptop. It has been witnessed. There are witness statements. It's ridiculous. I am still promoting myself. I am still pushing forward as a strength conditioning coach because it's what I'm qualified to do. It's that simple. Yeah, this will still carry on. I have quite a few appointments today, etc. I'll be dealing with this and this will go on further. So welcome to the real world, people. Now's the time for the truth for the country to hear. See you soon.